Hello lovely humans. I bring you some Haikyuu fluff. Enjoy.
I'm right around the corner. You should be seeing me any second now.
I think I see you. I'm waving at you right now. Can you see me?
Yeah, I see you.
You both hung up and greeted each other with a tight hug. You both had organized a stroll at the park with Daichi's dog. Nothing too romantic, but at least you both would spend time with each other and get to know each other outside this agreed loop.
This must be Tadeo. He's so precious.
Just like you. So did you get lost on the way here?
No, it was just a little farther than what I was expecting.
Yeah, but on the bright side it is a pretty sight to come to. I bring Tadeo here whenever I have the chance.
You both began to walk while you kept talking. Well, you both made small talk like you would regularly do over the phone.
Say, you're comfortable with me asking you anything? Would it be alright to do a 20-question sort of game, just to get to know each other better?
Just as long as it's not never have I ever, because I might be traumatized from Nishinoya's banters.
Wait, really? What did he do?
I'm counting that as your first question. So he had the brilliant idea to text the group chat at 3 in the morning, and of course in Noya style the game lasted over an hour.
Why didn't you just mute the chat or turn off your phone?
I wouldn't have heard the end of it at school, plus he woke up the entire team and they wanted to play as well.
At least everyone bonded.
Yeah, so as for my first question, why did you invite your best friend to the party? Don't get me wrong, they were very nice and the life of the party, but did you think something bad was going to happen?
I feel that from my perspective everyone knew everyone at that party and I only knew you. Sure, I heard from you about them and I have an idea of what they're like, but I felt that it was important for at least one person in my life to be there.
Again, they didn't bother anyone, but I was curious.
You're fine. So, tell me the truth. Why did you approach me at the ramen shop?
This again. Oh boy, well I wasn't planning on approaching you. It was more an instinctual response to Tanaka going after you. Not that there's anything wrong with him approaching you.
You would have rather it been you than him.
Yes, and he's not a bad guy, but I'm not sure if his intentions were the best.
Yeah, and thanks to you I passed that project.
Yeah, I guess my question to that would be what happened to the person who was meant to do the project with you?
Turns out they got a 0 on the project because I may have told the teacher that they didn't do the work. When it comes to my grade it's a little more personal.
Well, they were irresponsible, so I can see where you're coming from.
If volleyball wasn't a sport, would you still be exercising?
I might have joined the track team. Would it be alright to invite you to my next game?
You were stunned at this question. Sure, your back and forward was at a regular pace as you kept walking next to each other, but this question made you rethink a lot. Your memories of those late night calls came back in your mind and you remembered that you'd be supporting your friend.
Sure, I'd love to go.
Okay, I'll send you all the details when I get them.
Your stroll continued and so did the questions. Before you knew it, it got late and it was time to say goodbye. You were grateful at the fact that you got to learn about him and were invited to his volleyball game. You were definitely looking forward to seeing him play. The day of the match. The Karasuno team was warming up as you entered through the front door. You paid the entrance fee and made your way to the bleachers. However, you noticed the team was in the hallway stretching. YN. Hey YN, over here. Nishinoya, not so loud. You heard the bickering nearby and turned to see them. You headed to where they were and began to have small talk with the team. I wasn't aware that you'd be seeing us play today.
Daichi gave me a few of your guys' matches and it so happens that I was free today. I hope that doesn't put any pressure on any of you.
Nope, we're glad you're here. Could anyone accompany me to the bathroom? What? Are you scared of getting lost? You know short guys never grow up for a reason. Now, we all agreed to accompany Hinata seeing as he doesn't have the best luck when going to the bathroom. Whose turn was it? Sadly mine. Come on Hinata, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Yeah, that what everyone says and every time they're proven to be wrong. What's missing is if Hinata asked to hold hands the way there. It wouldn't surprise me if he asked.
Hey, YN, you should get going to the bleachers. The game should be starting soon.
Right, it's this way, right?
Nope. Daichi, you might want to accompany them. Yeah, it's not like you two are close or anything. Embarrassed as he might be, Daichi walked besides you to the way the bleachers were. You were in fact correct as to where to head, but it seemed like the chaotic duo had something else in mind. The small walk to the gym was quiet, however when you arrived at the door Daichi opened his mouth to say something.
Hey, could we meet here after the game is over?
Huh? Is everything alright?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Sure. You don't want to talk about that before the game?
And no, I want it to be after the game.
Alright, do your best.
You both parted ways and you made it to an empty aisle. You were able to see the entire court. You sat down and scrolled on your phone while you waited for the teams to enter. Excuse me, is this row taken?
Huh? Oh, no.
Thank you. The row is cleared, girls. A group of girls filled the row and the person who asked you sat beside you. You noticed that she was wearing a volleyball uniform, so maybe you started small talk.
You play?
Yeah, I'm in the Karasuno team. You?
Oh, sorry, I don't play. I'm here to support a friend.
Oh cool, what team is he on?
Karasuno. I assume you may know him since you're in the same school.
On cue, the teams entered the court. You saw Daichi walk in and look at the bleachers. You waved and he smiled, but you noticed that you weren't the only one waving at him. You didn't make much of it considering they might know of each other and looked at the team stretch. Meanwhile, the girls seemed to be having a conversation and Yusa happened to just be there listening. So, Michi, are you finally going to ask him out? Yeah, he waved at you just a few minutes ago. He definitely seems interested. Girls, what have we talked about pushing michimiya past her limits? Was this what Sugawara's attitude was hinting at? Even if you weren't up to date with the drama going on at Daichi's school, he never mentioned michimiya, not even as a friend or interest, so where did they stand? You began to get lost in your mind as you saw the coin toss occur. Karasuno picked the court and the opposite team took the ball. It's fine pseudo, I've tried talking to him about us but he always brushes off the conversations. He seems to be interested in someone else. So he's dating someone. That's news to me. Weird, because Sugawara never mentioned anything about another person. Who knows, maybe they're from another school. You ignored the girls' gossip and decided to head to the bathroom to freshen up. You looked at yourself in the mirror and tried to calm your thoughts. Even though you felt like spiraling, you had to keep it together. You headed back to your seat and enjoyed the game. Yes, Hinata's jumps were impressive and Nishinoya's serves were on point. Overall, this was an exciting match to watch and the team won. After they were done saying goodbye to the other team, you waited for everyone to leave. You wanted to be the last one to leave for an unknown reason.
Hey, is this seat taken?
Not at all. Good game.
Thanks for coming. It was an intense game.
I noticed the other team gave you guys a run for your money, but you won regardless.
Yeah, so what I wanted to talk to you about.
Before you do, I just wanted to ask you one thing.
Oh, sure. What is it?
Are you seeing someone?
Huh?
Anyone by the name of Michimiya? Does that help?
Oh, her. Why does everyone assume we're a thing?
Because.
No, it doesn't matter. She's just a friend, YN. I only like you.